The Roz and Mocha Show. Kiss 92.5.
All right. You know what? Hang on a second. I got to kill this because it's 8:02. It's the Roz and Mocha Show. It's Toronto's #1 hit music station, Kiss 92.5.
A Roz and Mocha Show exclusive on Kiss 92.5.
I will say this right now. People right around the world are listening online at kiss925.com and tweeting us at Kiss925 Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Kiss 92.5 studios, the one and only. Got to keep an eye out for Selena Gomez in the building. Good morning. Welcome back, bro.
Thank you so much.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. A little jet lagged, but I'm good.
Now, are those the leather pants that everybody's talking about on the internet?
Is that what people are talking about? Really?
Yes.
Well, good. Well, they're comfortable. That's probably why I'm wearing them multiple times.
With the amount of traveling that you do, you just mentioned that you're a little bit jet lagged.
Yes.
Do you ever get used to it? Like, you can't be...
No, I don't
Get
think
used
I
to that
can. I don't think I
part of the
can. I'm always
lifestyle.
like in one place for a day and then another place for 2 days. It's just, I don't think anybody really can get used to that. It's kind of, it's a little exhausting.
You ever wake up in a hotel room and like completely forget what city you're in?
Yes, I have done that many times.
All the time, right?
Yes.
Do you ever forget lyrics on stage? Are you
have.
ever singing and you're like, God, what am I going to have for dinner tomorrow? Like, you know what I mean? Does your mind wander when you're doing the same thing over and over again?
No, not necessarily, but I have actually forgotten lyrics on stage.
Yeah.
But I'm the kind of person that is, I remember exactly what happened. I was performing naturally and I started singing Love You Like a Love Song. And so I started laughing and I stopped the band and I looked at the audience and I was like, wait a minute, I'm sorry, we're going to have to start that over because I laughed at myself and I was just being real with them. I completely forgot, so...
But your fans at that point, they just help you out, don't they?
Oh,
they just start singing because they know the words.
Yes, they're
right?
unbelievable. They definitely help me.
How do you handle, because we got so many questions from your fans. Do you check your own Twitter?
I do.
You do. How do you handle on a daily basis the amount of personal stuff that your fans want to know,
Right.
and yet you have to balance that with still being kind to them,
Of course.
and yet not saying anything without insulting them, without making it look like you're ignoring them?
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends, I mean, whenever I tweet something, it's generally just to everyone,
Right.
it's always from me speaking to my heart and telling them what I'm doing and what I'm feeling, but as far as that, most of the time my fans are pretty chill. They got it. I actually went to another station and they got a bunch of tweets and all of my fans were defending me. They were saying, making sure they don't ask her anything personal, don't upset her, upset her, and they actually had my back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're kind of cool.
And I get and you have, and some people don't understand. I get when somebody doesn't want to talk about something,
Right,
because it
course.
is understandable. Like
Right.
I always said this, if you took one of your friends and they had just gone through something in their life,
Right.
put them in a room with everybody else and let one by one everybody grill them on it.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
It is.
Not cool.
It's not.
Right?
I will
not.
ask you a question, though, from at Kiss925 Toronto on Twitter. I stay for Selena is the Twitter handle. Can you ask her about when she's giving us these album details she tweeted about yesterday?
I did tweet that
Right?
yesterday.
So you put something like that out on social media, and then you
Of
have everyone
course.
asking, and all of your fans need to know.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm kind of teasing them a little bit. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie, but just because I've worked really hard on this record, and I genuinely do think they might be a little surprised with some of the songs that I've done, and just
Yeah.
in the sense of the production and the style. So
Right.
I will be giving them details very soon. I'm very excited.
Do you have a name for the album?
Yes, my name. The name of the album is called Stars Dance.
Okay, and it comes out when?
No date is specifically, but
Right.
definitely the summer, like soon, actually.
Now, are they going to be shocked? You mentioned shocked about the music, but what about lyrical content? The kind of things you're talking about. Are they
Right.
going to be? Is this an older Selena that we're getting this time?
Sure. I think Come and Get It was a great example of where I am in my life. You
Yeah.
know, I'll be 21 this year, and
That's it?
it?
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Nothing I hate more in this world than a talented 21-year-old.
Well, all that to say, this album was just something that I wanted to exude. I do look up to my fans as much as they look up to me, and I want to be confident. I want to do my thing now.
What do you find yourself attached to more, the acting part of your life or the singing part? Which holds a greater passion for you?
I mean, it depends. I feel like I haven't yet accomplished what I want to do in film yet.
Yeah.
You know, I got to do a lot of fun movies, but I want to do a little bit more of that. It's harder to do that, I think, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to do more of that, but I mean, music is just, I love it. It's so much fun.
When you were shooting Spring Breakers, did you know at the time that forever when somebody Google images you that you in a bikini is going to be the first image that pops up? Like, is that going? Do you think in terms of Google image being around forever now when you're taking a picture wearing whatever you're wearing?
I mean, if you want me to be honest, I'd rather that than some of the other pictures that are out there
Fair
because
enough.
I'm literally.
Hell yeah, Selena Gomez,
You know,
807.
so, yeah.
It's the Roz and Mocha Show. Well, and then you have the big tour coming up, right?
I know, my first world tour.
How exciting is that?
I'm so excited. I'm ready.
When do you have, like, I mean, you're traveling now doing promo for the new album. Like, when do you have time to go and rehearse for that tour?
Well, I do actually have a month and a half in LA of full rehearsals.
Right.
So I am going to do that. Right now, it was just more me hanging out, talking about the album for a little bit and being super jet lagged.
Is it nerve-wracking knowing that this is like a worldwide tour? You're going to have to be away from your family. You're going to have to be away from your friends. Have you prepared for how does a person prepare for something like that?
It's hard, you know. It definitely is hard, especially that's because I'm used to it. But I have the most incredible family and friends. They come visit me for a week,
Nice.
and my mom comes, my dad comes. Like it's good, but it does get lonely sometimes.
What was it? We got a tweet here. Ask her about landing in Toronto last night. Somebody said that you were legit attacked on Twitter.
Yeah.
And that you looked like you were crying when you got into your car. Is that true?
I got overwhelmed because I felt certain people were getting hurt. You know,
Okay.
when I go places and you know, of course I'm excited to see them too. And then people kind of get trampled on. I was actually in Paris, and this little boy, probably 9 years old, these kids were pushing him and shoving him into the gate, and he was crying, and we pulled him away. It's all about safety. So it just stresses me out when they're not safe, and I just want to make sure that they're okay because they get excited. So yeah, I got overwhelmed because I just didn't know. I didn't know what was going on, and I of course wanted to meet them, but then people were pulling my bags and my hair, and I was just like, oh, I don't know.
Would you wish this life that if you take out the money and the fun, everything else that you have to go through on a daily basis, would you wish that on somebody you hated? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't sound like fun. The money sounds fantastic, and the amount of fun sounds good, but everything else really seems like kind of a huge drag.
Not necessarily. I mean, I feel great when I'm welcomed in places like that.
Yeah.
I do. Paparazzi and all that media stuff, necessarily. Maybe I would want that to be someone else.
If you knew about that aspect of your life, what it is now, if you knew about that back when you first started, do you think you would have chosen this direction, this lifestyle?
Yes, it's hard because I love what I do, and that's what's frustrating is acting, singing, performing, touring. That's all I know, and that's what I love. So it comes with it. It comes with the territory. So I just kind of have to deal with it.
What song are you dancing to right now? If we were to put anything on that was going to get you up out of that chair dancing, what's the song?
Probably Blurred Lines.
I was just going to say that. You know what I was just going to say? I was just going to ask you, if we put on Blurred Lines, would you get up and dance? Because I knew you would love that song.
Really?
100%.
Everybody loves that song.
Yeah.
It's such a good song.
Yeah.
It's 8:10. It's a Roz and Mocha Show. Selena Gomez is here with us. You were talking about your fans and how much they love you and how passionate you are about your fans. We had a tweet from someone who said that you were nice enough to stand outside and sign autographs for like 25 plus people, and they were just so thrilled, so happy. For your fans who are listening online around the world at kiss925.com, for your fans who are listening around the city,
Of course.
in Toronto, what would you like to say to them?
I mean, from literally, I live in a different place. I'm working hard and every single day, and I would not be able to do what I do without them. There's not a better feeling in the world to just be on stage and meet them and have the meet and greets. I can't even express the amount of love I have for them. I cry probably every one of my shows because it really does blow my mind that people really will take time out of, their schedules. People have traveled from miles and miles away just to see me. And even if I'm running, if I'm doing something, they just to see me, that blows my mind. It's so beautiful. I can't tell you how grateful I am. And I mean, I wouldn't be here. So I just thank you.
Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very talented, very awesome
Much taller in person, too.
Well, I'm cheating. I have heels.
Selena Gomez. Anytime you're in Toronto, please visit us on the Roz and
Well,
Mocha
thank
Show.
you so much.
Would you like to introduce your own song?
Oh, awkwardly, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is my single. Come and get it.
Selena Gomez. Thanks again. It's Kiss 92.5, Toronto's #1 hit music station. You got the Roz and Mocha Show.
The Roz and Mocha Show. Kiss 92.5.